Finally paint day. Oh, I'm too tall. I have to stand out.
Hello everyone. Today's the most exciting day of my life. We're painting the living room. So
French grey.
yes, here's the colour. The decider has been the Farrow & Ball French grey. And I would say we tried to find an alternative. We tried to find a cheaper. We tried deluxe, and we even asked B&Q to make us a very close replica of it.
Valspar was the brand.
Yes, and we still decided to go with Farrow & Ball, so we feel like it's totally worth the price. So we're finally putting it on the walls. So we have prepped the whole room, we've taped the edges, we've marked out paneling. So we've decided that at the very top we're going to do a panel, and above is going to be white, just to break up a block colour. And we obviously, in a Victorian house, we want to have some Victorian paneling throughout. What else have we done? We've also cleaned the walls. So Cody's been sanding the floors and restoring the floors, which meant that all the dust is all over the wall. So we had to wash all the wall and the window, otherwise the paint would be stuck on that. What else did we do to prep? And then we've also taken down all the poles and filled all the holes, filled it and sanded it. So now I think we actually are ready to paint. We went to the house ready to paint, realised we don't have any paint rollers.
They're delayed on Amazon.
We had to go all the way to Screwfix. And luckily they did the exact same brand that we were waiting on. So it's just a Harris, I don't even know what you'd call it. It's like a big set. Yeah. So they have the tray, they've got brushes, rollers of different sizes. And we got 2 large poles, because obviously these are high walls, so unless you've got a ladder, which we do have.
Although this goes really high.
It gives you a nice clean look as well. So hopefully by the end of today we can do 2 coats, and I think this room will be completely transformed basically. So that's it, isn't it? Yeah. You ready?
Yeah, fingers crossed. Bye.
Bye bye. I think it looks good already on one coat, don't you?
Well, I've just walked in there. Genuinely just walked in there and thought, wow, this is like really looking good for one coat.
So at the top we've left white where we're going to panel and just have white paint to stop it from being so blocky, and just to, I don't know, why are we doing it? Give it some texture and
fancy.
Just a feature really.
Yeah, and the panelling can kind of overlap the gap in between. And then
it's a lot warmer, isn't it? It feels more, it's becoming a living room.
Yeah,
so.
I think when the floor is stained, it's going to look even better.
Oh yeah, have we shown the floor at all? So the floor is a separate video, but Cody's restored the floors.
Check it out, yeah.
He's been sanding, they're going to stain and varnish. So, and then obviously we're also going to paint the skirting as well, just to keep it nice and clean, because as you can see over here, it's quite patchy and scuffed, and it won't look right with a nicely painted room. And I think we're quite lucky actually with the ceiling. The ceilings are very clean and white, we'll get a new light as well. But for the most part, I don't think the ceilings will need cleaning. Obviously all up here is where the paneling will go. We've done 2 coats of the paint, and basically I think you can see patches where you've rolled and then it's like dry and then you've rolled. I'm not explaining myself, but
No.
it's really hard to get really straight lines and then it be like fully equal. So I don't know if we'll need a 3rd coat. We'll see. We need to let it dry. So I like the colour though. Do you like the colour?
I do. I like the colour.
The colour's good, and I think it's going to be really satisfying pulling off the tape.
But it's hilarious how they advertise on the tub. I don't know if you've seen the video, but the French grey colour is really grey in comparison to what's actually.
Yeah, it's definitely a green. It's like.
But it may dry this colour. Who knows?
It's a nice sage, warm green, and I think with the right furniture, woods and creams, it'll look really nice.
I think so.
It's just when you're focusing on it, I think, when you only look at the paint, you start seeing like.
It's like
paint
when I was sanding the floor, I can see so many errors of me sanding the floor that no one else can see.
Yeah, so
Cool.
that's enough for one day. It's 7:30 on a Sunday, so we need to leave it there, don't we? So we'll come back tomorrow. If we're happy, we'll peel it all off and that'll be the job done. And then if not, we'll do a 3rd coat. So we'll see. Here we go. So this is the final colour, the Farrow and Ball French Grey, 2 coats, and we are super happy with how it's come out. We love how it contrasts against the dark floors. Just look at that. Just to show you the paneling at the top, which I think really helps just stop that blocky colour. And I like the symmetry actually with the skirting, which is so nice. So if you are interested, we have a separate video on how we restored these floors, this one and the dining room, so make sure you go check that out. So I'm going to leave this video here, so thanks so much for watching. If you did like this video, do give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you're new, so you can of course stay up to date with all our other DIY, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!